there folks, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you're all doing well. Today for this episode we are reviewing the Alpenlore Survival Belt. I have one in my hand, I have one on my waist. Go ahead and get comfortable, let's get started. Now to start off my friends, we are zoomed in on the belt so you can see what it looks like as I'm wearing it. And of course, it's a pretty nice looking belt all in all. Go ahead and do a 360 for you. Here's the belt in a different color. I like that combo too. That's pretty sweet. Now you may be thinking that is made from paracord, and that would be incorrect. This is what they call pro cord, which is definitely smaller in diameter than paracord. It's not as strong. This stuff is rated for about 320 pounds compared to 550 pounds. So my friends, right here you have it. We switched over to stump view so you guys can see these belts. And we'll just go ahead and start here right at the ends, right with the buckles. This is a polymer buckle, military grade, extremely strong, very sturdy. I really like this too. Now if you're interested, they do offer a Cobra buckle, which I believe is more expensive by a little bit. Going down from the buckle, you can see that you have this triangle ring right here, and you can use this in a number of different ways. Now some people believe that this is a rigger's belt, and this is not a rigger's belt. Some of the reviews that I've seen had talked about how you can use this in that capacity, and let me go ahead and just tell you folks, do not do it. This is not a rigger's belt by any means. So if you're going to use it for that purpose, you're putting your life in danger. So be smart folks. Do not do that. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that this isn't strong, that this entire system isn't strong, because without a doubt, it really is. And I will demonstrate some of the strength characteristics in just a minute or two. So going down, you have adjustability and so on. Not only do you have 50 feet of pro cord, you also have 12 feet of pro web nylon. Now, if you flip this over, this is where the survival belt aspect kind of comes into play. Right here you have this little compartment, and inside of this you have a survival kit. How cool is that? We'll get to this in just a minute. So like I said, you have 12 feet of strapping right here, pro web. You have 50 feet of the pro cord, and then of course you go all the way down to the other end with the buckle. So before we take a look at the survival kit, let's just go ahead and show you what you get in your package. And you have this extremely nice Ziploc plastic bag. Man, that thing is awesome. I have to say that I kind of have a thing for bags like this. I don't want to use my knife to cut it because I don't want to tear it up too bad. That is a heavy duty bag, I really like that. So to show you everything that comes in the bag, you get your belt, which is very small. Check that out. When it comes to weight, this is only 4.7 ounces. You get this right here. All sorts of different information inside of this. You get information on knots, lashings, first aid, all sorts of stuff. You get the belt, of course, which has the integrated survival kit. So now let's go ahead and open up the survival kit so you can see what is included. You have a piece of tape. Go ahead and open this up. You have a micro guide for knots. I'll show you the micro guide right there. You have a little piece of tape here, which I like this personally. Holds everything together so nothing's going to fall out. You don't have to worry about that. So take a look right there. That's what you get in this survival kit. You have that razor blade, scalpel. You have 2 fishing hooks. You have 3 matches. Now it should be mentioned that there is an updated version, so if you order one of these yourself, you will also get an integrated ferro rod. Very smart too. I like a company that can listen to the people and continue to update their products with good ideas. And that's a good example of that. When this belt first came out onto the market, you know, it included what you see right here. And I saw comments where people were saying, hey, what about throwing in a small ferro rod? And what do you know? That's what you have now. So once you have your little survival kit back together, you could just simply slide it back in, just like so. You can wear that and you don't even notice that it's there. So you have the ability to fish. You can cut. You can start fires. Very smart. So as you can see there, that's a pretty cool system. You have lots of pro cord, you have lots of strapping. You have the little survival kits built into them, and it's a nice little belt. It's comfortable to wear. They do come in multiple sizes, plenty of different colors. And when I mentioned that there's a lot of strapping and a lot of cordage, I mean it. This is right here is essentially what you get when you take your belt apart. The Pro Cord will handle about 320 pounds, where this strapping right here, I believe, will handle about 1,200 pounds. I mentioned earlier that Pro Cord is smaller in diameter than Paracord, and it definitely is. Let me go ahead and show that for you. So as you can see here on my fingers, we have Paracord right here, we have Pro Cord right here. Very small in comparison to Paracord. We're going to do a test here to see just how strong this Pro Cord is, see if it can handle my body weight. I weigh about 140 pounds at the moment. My weight fluctuates like crazy because I'm so active. It really depends on how many calories I'm able to consume. So let's go ahead and test this out. So as you guys might be able to see here, we have our cordage. I'm going to tie one end to the tree here so we can put all of our weight on one strand. And since we have 50 feet of it, we definitely have plenty of cordage to do so. I could use this cordage to make a ladder of sorts, but I'm not going to spend that much time tying that many knots and so on. I'm going to take this stick. I don't want to wrap this cordage around my hands and then put my weight on it. All right, here we go. So as you can see there, my friends, that cordage is extremely strong. Without a doubt, I'm impressed. For your bushcraft needs, for your EDC needs, survival needs, this is a good product. Now my friends, you may be wondering how could you use that triangle ring there on the belt, and I'll show you what I've been doing with it. Now lately I've been testing out a lot of bivvies, and that means that I've been out under the stars, in the rain for many, many nights now. And one way that I've been able to keep my pack off the ground is by using this belt. So I will take the belt, swing it around the tree, fasten it, take my backpack with a carabiner, and suspend it from the ground just like this. Put a bag over it, keep it nice and sheltered, and I don't have to worry about my gear at night. Now when it comes to price, for the polymer buckle like you see right here, you're looking to spend $64.99. For the Cobra buckles, you're looking to spend $79.99. So when it comes to my review, my thoughts, my feelings, my experiences with these belts, I have to say that I really do enjoy them. I like them a lot. It's definitely worth the $64.99. I'm not sure if I would personally pay the extra money and get the Cobra buckle. I think this is just fine. I like this one just fine. Very lightweight. I like that. Lots of cordage that you could use for anything, from shelter building to fire to fishing and so on. You could trap with this. The possibilities really are endless. The same goes with the strapping. It's very strong. You could do anything that you need to with it. Again, it is not a rigger's belt, so don't try to use this to climb with. That would be a mistake. It even says so on the website. So yeah, there's a couple of reviewers out there who said that it is a rigger's belt, but it is not. As a negative, I would have to say it's not the easiest belt to loop through your pants. It gets caught and hung here and there, and you're not going to just yank it out either. That's pretty minor, of course, especially for what you're getting. If you're the type of individual who's into bushcraft, EDC, survival, this is a very simple way to be ahead of the game, so to speak. I mean, you have the cordage, you have the lashings, you have the survival kit all right there. You're wearing it. You're not going to pay any mind to it. It's not weighing on you at all. Yeah, I like that. One other thing that I like about this belt is that while it is flexible, it's still stiff somewhat. I like that in a belt. So my friends, thank you very much for tuning in for this episode. Now it's your turn. Comment down below. What are your thoughts about the Alpenlore survival belt? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? If so, why? What would you like to see added to it? What would you like to see changed? Your opinions and comments matter, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Strength and honor.